This decision is absolutely insane by the New York Knicks, as both Leon Rose and Tom Thibodeau are failing to do something that's so obvious, makes so much sense for this team, could fix so many things, as they waste a roster spot on this team right now when they could bring in a future star who would help the Knicks so much with their rotation, especially considering that Mitchell Robinson is still working his way back from injury and not going to play every game, and we're going to break all of this down. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Knicks Digest. It's Chris here, and we're going to jump right into things as always. And guys, if you're not subscribed to Knicks Digest yet and you're part of that 65%, what are you doing, man? We are closing in on 13,000 subscribers. We are on that grind right now. Multiple videos every day. You guys do not want to miss out. We're having a bunch of fun on this channel. A bunch of great stuff coming your guys' way. So make sure to subscribe. But more importantly, let's jump into this video. We have a lot to talk about. Leon Rose has an open layup of a move to make that would make so many New York Knicks fans happy and make the New York Knicks a much better, more fluid team that lets Tom Thibodeau's defense get so much better, lets the Knicks get more minutes off their bench and more production off their bench, like Mikal Bridges asked Tom Thibodeau to do. And now we have the perfect chance for this, and it is yet to happen yet. And it's an obvious move by the New York Knicks, and that is bringing Moses Brown onto the New York Knicks. Moses Brown has been balling out. I mean, truly going insane this season. And he showed it with the Dallas Mavericks. He showed it with the Indiana Pacers. And now he's under the New York Knicks' control in the Westchester Knicks, within the Knicks organization. And we are yet to see the move that could truly change this Knicks season around. Now, just yesterday, Moses Brown, he played 32 minutes during Westchester's 138-123 win over College Park. Not yesterday, Wednesday, excuse me. And compiled 21 points, shooting 10 for 17 from the field with 17 rebounds and 1 assist. He led the team in both points scored and rebounds en route to compiling his 24th double-double of the season. The 7'2" center has been on a hot streak since returning to the G League after his 10-day contract with the Mavericks expired, as he's now scored 20 or more points in 4 of his first 5 games back, and the New York Knicks are just turning a blind eye. Look, I'll make it very clear right now. I love Leon Rose. I think he is the best president of basketball operations in my entire life. I'm 23 years old. My life, Leon Rose has been the best president of basketball operations. I will die on that hill. But this is a move that for some reason the Knicks will not make, and it is infuriating as a Knicks fan. Truly, it is really getting under my skin because the Knicks need another big man right now. As we know, Ariel Hukporti, he's out for basically the rest of the season with a torn meniscus. We will be getting an update soon as reevaluation happens 4 to 6 weeks after your torn meniscus. It's about to be 4 weeks. So we will see an update on Hukporti soon. And make sure you're subscribed because we're going to get on that instantly. We know that we got the big Hukporti hive up in here. But until then, we have to talk about Moses Brown, as Moses Brown is ready to go. He's healthy. He's ready to play. He wants to play. He's been good in the NBA this season, and the Knicks are not playing him. And Mitchell Robinson, who's been awesome for the New York Knicks since he returned, truly changed their defense right around instantly. He's not playing in back-to-backs, which makes perfect sense. He missed 10 months due to an ankle surgery. Of course he shouldn't play in back-to-backs. I'm all for that. I agree with it. But the Knicks don't have another center to play. Enter Moses Brown. Another center to play. A true 7-footer. Not even a 7-footer. 7'2". A monster on the boards. A monster at the low block scoring. Sets screens. Rolls off them well. Very hungry to be at the NBA level. He's a New Yorker, so he would relish for the chance to play in the Garden wearing the orange and blue. And instead, the New York Knicks have not done that. Instead, the New York Knicks have kept Delon Wright on their team, who they could buy out and sign Moses Brown today if they wanted to, but they're not doing it. Now, I want to make things clear. I'm a fan of Delon Wright's game. I really am. But he's not playing well this season. He's not playing on the New York Knicks at all. He showed up and played 5 games for the Knicks. Thibodeau is not playing Delon Wright. So why is Delon Wright on the team? Jalen Brunson's out with an ankle injury right now. Delon Wright's a veteran point guard. Has Delon Wright played anywhere outside of garbage time? Absolutely not. So why is he on the team when a guy who could play in more than just garbage time, in Moses Brown, is sitting in the G League? It makes no sense. It is an ass-backwards move by the New York Knicks that makes absolutely no sense. Moses Brown in the G League is averaging 17.5 points and nearly 16 rebounds per game while shooting over 60% from the field. Dude, that is insane. Why is he not in the NBA? Other teams should pick him up if the Knicks don't. But the Knicks should. It's so obvious. It's such a clear move. What is happening? It's truly frustrating to be a New York Knicks fan and watch Moses Brown not get a chance with the Knicks. Brown this season is averaging 6 points per game and 3.5 rebounds, shooting 69% from the field with a 22.5 PER. He's been very, very good. And the numbers were even better when he played for the Dallas Mavericks this season, averaging nearly 12 points per game and 8 rebounds with 1 steal, shooting 72% from the field with a true shooting of 74.3. The man is undeniably great at scoring on the low block. He's a phenomenal rebounder. And instead of the Knicks bringing that up when they could desperately use more rebounding, they're just letting him sit there so Delon Wright can hang out on the bench. And again, this is not some Delon Wright hate video. I have nothing against Delon Wright. But if they're not going to play him, why not buy him out and pick up someone who you can play? It doesn't make any sense, and it's driving me insane. Why? Truly, why? Someone explain this to me in the comments, please. Please explain, because I don't get it. And if the response is, well, Moses Brown isn't very good. Look, he's been on a bunch of teams, and they didn't like him. He got rid of him. I don't care. A lot of those were last season. Season before that. I don't care. He played well on the Mavericks. His final 2 games, he was averaging nearly 20 points per game on the Mavericks. Put up 12 points per game and 18 minutes per game. It's pretty damn good. 18 minutes per game. That's half of 36. Per 36 minutes, what does that mean Moses Brown is averaging? It means he's averaging 24 points per game. Well, little under, 23.6 points per game. But the point still stands. Moses Brown can hoop. He could play in the NBA. And he's not. Because instead, Delon Wright's on the New York Knicks. And it just doesn't make sense. And again, I don't want to hate it. This is not against Delon Wright. It's against the fact that the Knicks aren't playing Delon Wright. And there's not really room for Delon Wright on this team anyway, with the way things are going. So they just should buy him out for Moses Brown, because the Knicks need another big man. Delon Wright this season is averaging 2.3 points per game, 1.6 rebounds, 1.6 assists, getting nearly 1 steal per game, shooting 28% from the field and 25% from 3. Why do the Knicks have him when they could have Moses Brown, who would be putting up 23.8 points per 36 minutes with the Dallas Mavericks? That does not make any sense to me. It just does not. I don't understand, guys. I truly don't understand. Now, look, Mitchell Robinson is great. And when Mitchell Robinson's playing, you don't need to play Moses Brown. Or you could start Mitchell Robinson with Karl-Anthony Towns, bring Josh Hart off the bench, and then put Moses Brown in the game for Mitchell Robinson, and boom, that's a 9-man rotation when you consider the other guys. When Brunson's healthy, it'll be Deuce and Cameron Payne, or Deuce and Landry Shamet, or whatever. And when he's not healthy, Deuce is in the starting lineup. It's Cameron Payne, Landry Shamet, Josh Hart, Moses Brown. Is it a great bench? No. Is it fine? Sure. Especially when you put Deuce in there when Brunson's back. Is then that bench pretty good? It's pretty damn solid to me, if you ask me personally. Better than some of the teams like the Denver Nuggets, who are NBA Finals contenders. I don't get it, guys. Mitch has been good. Don't get me wrong. He's been great. 5.7 points per game, 5.6 rebounds. Impact is way bigger than that. The numbers are all climbing up as he's just continuing to get back into the NBA shape. His PER has been consistently climbing as well, now at a 21.8. He's been very good for the Knicks, shooting 68% from the field. I love Mitch. He's my favorite player on the Knicks, and this has nothing to do with Mitchell Robinson, but he's not going to play every game because he's coming back from the injury, meaning back-to-backs are off the table for Mitch. Also, sometimes might just miss games for soreness and reasons. I mean, he did have the surgery. He's still working his way back. There is going to be a bit of times where they're just going to keep him out a game or two. It's fine. No worries. Nothing to be concerned about. It's just a fact. And when you don't have Mitchell Robinson, what do? You put in a guy who puts up 17 points and 16 rebounds in the G League. That's what you do, if you're smart. My one hypothesis why Leon Rose has not called up Moses Brown, my one thought is that he doesn't think that Tom Thibodeau is going to play Moses Brown. And if that's the reason why, if Tibbs isn't going to play this guy when the Knicks need a big man, that's on Tom Thibodeau. And Leon should tell him that. I know Leon does not control the Knicks rotation at all, and he leaves that up to Tibbs. But maybe suggest it. That can't hurt. Guys, like this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Subscribe. We're having a bunch of fun on this channel. Turn on post notifications. Have a great day, and go Knicks.